Welcome everybody to Wheelers of the North. Hi, I'm Christine Sutherland and I am with Fred Flemming today. Fred is going to show you his wonderful hands-on techniques with his caregivers. I'm the lucky one to be under his touch also. His wife recently passed, Linda, and she had the gift of touch for Fred. Fred had a wonderful hands-on relationship with his wife. So in the legacy of Linda, come along and we'll show you how Fred is continuing that wonderful memory of hands-on love. Hi everybody, I'm Christine Sutherland. Welcome to Wheelers of the North. Today I'm with Fred Flemming. Thank you, Fred. And Fred is a wheeler in the North, and we're going to hear Fred's story about how he got these wheels underneath him. So Fred, how long have you been using a wheelchair and why?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
How is it helping?
It's helping my leg come back.
And your leg was a problem?
Yeah, it was buckle under the weight of me.
It would buckle under?
Yeah.
With the weight of you?
Yeah.
And so you were unsteady on your feet?
Yeah, very unsteady.
And then who thought of getting a wheelchair?
We got the walker first.
Walker first?
Walker first. And we walked around quite a bit with the walker, and then Linda decided she needed something better for, like, we went downtown or something. She wouldn't take the walker. She'd take the wheelchair and wheel me. More for her, more for me.
It was easier
at
for
that
Linda.
Time.
She was more my size. She was a small person.
Yeah, she was little wee.
Little and mighty.
Yes. Yes, she was. She was
more.
Yeah.
But can we show this to the camera? She was really tiny. And Fred is tall on his feet.
5'11".
5'11"?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And she was like 5 feet. That's exciting. Yeah. So Fred, with what we're going to do today, that is cute. You got a duck. Can you reach? I can get it for you there. Here you go.
It's supposed to be
Does that mean someone's calling?
Yeah.
Should we see who it is?
No. Don't tell me who it is.
Do you want me to see?
Oh, Roxy.
Roxy? Who's Roxy?
My niece.
Oh. Should we call her back?
Yeah.
Will she go on speaker?
Yep. What the hell's the matter again?
I'll see if I can get it. Roxy is in clear here. I'll see if I can get her call phone. Okay, here she comes. And we're going to go on speaker. And I'll turn it up.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you this morning, Uncle Fred?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Good. Was a better sleep last night?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Good.
Still not good, but not too bad.
Yeah. You feel like you had some rest?
Pardon?
Do you want me to tell her what we're up to? Hey, Roxy, it's Christine. We're doing It's Christine. We're doing a podcast series called Wheelers of the North, and we're teaching Fred how to massage hands-on from his chair, his wheelchair, for anybody. So the next time you see him, you've got to ask him for a shoulder massage.
Oh, okay. Right on it now.
That sounds good. So you phoned it.
You're the little lady that massages.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Okay, I got your book here. Linda loaned it to me.
Is it the Wheeling in Good Hands?
Dying, the one with the dying?
Dying in Good Hands, yeah. Yeah. There's one after that called Wheeling in Good Hands, and that's the one where there's clips of Fred and Linda.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're live in the videos in the Wheeling book. But it's the one that just came out. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just gave it a quick look. That was a while back when she was passing,
Yeah.
There in heaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw all the gardening and all the farming stuff, so yeah. I plan to look at it in the winter, but yeah.
So we thought that the podcast that we were doing with Fred was going to be Fred and Linda, and now we're doing it so that the power of touch or the gift of touch, however you want to put it, is more to do with a legacy of Linda. So we've been doing, I think Bailey was a caregiver that we filmed last week with Fred doing her shoulders. And and then there's a lady who has meals with Fred also in the dining room area, and they actually have conversations, and so we thought we might be able to massage her shoulders too. But Fred is giving his own technique, which is a little different than what I was teaching him. So next time you come, you'll know that you'll get your shoulders rubbed the right way, Fred style.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. That's good for him too, yeah. Right
So,
on.
Roxy, here's a question. Fred was first saying he was in a wheelchair about 1.5 to 2 years ago because he was unsteady on his feet.
Right.
Did he have a problem with one of his legs?
I think, yeah, that one that he hurt or whatever broke that time, I think it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, with Fred, it wasn't a stroke or anything like that.
No, his almost seems like he's got strength and everything, but it almost seems like the motor skills aren't connecting with the brain or something. That's what it seems like with me, but I'm no doctor or anything, so.
Yeah, but the wheelchair has really helped, so he's not falling down anymore. And he was saying Linda found it easier to use the wheelchair than him on the walker, so.
Yeah, I think she wanted him on the walker because she thought that would keep his strength up and everything else, which I agree with her and everything else, but he was just becoming too unsteady.
Yeah.
Too scary, so.
So the wheelchair is definitely more stable for him.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get back to our massage and interview here. Thank you so much for calling in. That's just wonderful having a voice of the family, and now you can look forward to Fred rubbing you the right way.
That's right.
And I'll let him say goodbye.
Okay, then.
Bye.
Bye, Uncle Fred. Love you lots.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Roxy.
Bye, Christine.
So nice.
Fort St. John's pretty good for people.
In what way is Fort St. John pretty good for wheelchair people?
Well, to make more places accessible all the time, and the trails and whatnot are first class as far as I'm concerned.
So trails that are first class for being able to wheel. That's great.
Like this one here runs right over behind our place, over there, this trail.
Right outside Peace Villa
Yeah.
here? Yeah, it's beautiful the way we've got the hills and the path you can see right outside your window here.
Yeah.
For wheeling along.
Yeah.
It's lovely the way they designed this place. And in the town also.
Yeah, town puts it in priority to look after wheelchair.
The priority for wheelchair people in Fort St. John is something that you like.
Yeah, not Dawson Creek or a place like that. They don't seem to care about wheelchair.
Well, I'm glad you feel like Fort St. John cares about you.
Yeah, they do in a way. In other ways, they don't either. Like, there's places that are not wheelchair accessible.
So they've still got more work to do.
You still got more work to do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Fred, what about the temperature in the north? We are wheelers in the north.
Oh, it's cold. And most people that are in a wheelchair have got much circulation in the legs or anything. And they do require more blankets and stuff and a bigger wheelchair to handle it.
But when we take you out on Friday night to go to the meeting, that we can do all year round.
Oh yeah, that because it isn't far to the meeting place from here.
Mm-hmm.
And this hospital is set up so the room like I have is, you don't have to go outside at all to get over to the hospital or nothing.
So they organize you to get right to the front door.
Oh yeah.
And you're all in your winter clothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
So you would recommend people dress warmly.
Oh yeah.
The more north you go.
The more north, the more blankets, more layers you should have on.
That's a good recommendation for anybody anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, because they seem to, me and my niece.
You and your niece?
Yeah, my great niece, my niece, are in wheelchair. Well,
your great niece?
Yeah. And she gets cold all easy, where I don't.
You've got more insulation.
More insulation, more used to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, you would say more used to it than anything.
You worked in the cold.
Yeah. No, excuse me. I'm coughing. Something fierce these days.
And Fred, what is the advantage for you of being able to massage friends, family, or staff?
Oh, it's nice to be able to offer something back to when they take care of you. It's nice to be able to give something back, I think. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned.
Giving that gift of touch is your thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lovely thank you. A hands-on thank you.
Yeah, kind of that way. It makes sense to me to be able to do that. Maybe it ain't right, but it's the way I see it.
I like the way you see it. Thank you.
Good.
And do you think we could finish with me just being able to get down here and
Oh, sure.
get my shoulders rubbed?
Sure.
Should I put this down?
No.
Does it go down itself?
Maybe.
Oh, you've got the controls. Oh, nice.
Put it down.
Great.
There.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just shift my jacket here.
There.
Oh.
It's not the way that to teach everybody, but
Not the way I taught you. I think it's Fred's way is the best way.
am I too rough?
Thanks for asking. This thumb on this side is like in the spot that really gets to me. No, but asking for feedback is really important. So Fred's got all the right kind of principles here. So folks, you can press up against knees of anybody in your wheelchair. You can sit on the footrest, or you can perch on Fred's feet like I'm doing. And we're getting the percussive stuff now. But that was really, really nice having your hands on my shoulders, Fred. It just makes my shoulders happy. Thank you. So folks, be sure and get, whether it's a 2-minute rub or a 10-minute rub or a conversational exchange, and be able to have, especially the folks who are in the chairs, feel like they can give you their gift of touch. I'm the lucky one today. Fred, you are certainly rubbing me the right way. Thank you.
I go like this.
That's so good. Yippee. Oh boy. That's great. Get my shoulders loosened up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I find both hands really equal too. You've got the strength in both of them. And these are the kind of shoulder rubs that you gave Linda for years.
For years, yeah.
Oh, lucky Linda. Well, I think we have Linda's legacy right here. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, Fred, you've got a touch. I'm lucky. Welcome everybody to Wheelers of the North. My favorite wheeler, Fred Flemming. Thank you for helping us, Fred. And Fred, remember when we did you massaging Linda and then Linda learning to massage you?
Yeah.
And what did you like about that?
Oh, everything.
Everything? She loved your touch.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
She passed away.
And that was more than 2 months ago now.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at is a very classic situation where people have a wonderful hands-on relationship for massaging each other's shoulders. And then what do we do when one of those people has the flight upstairs? And she's definitely one of those angels, right? With wings attached.
Yeah.
What was her touch like?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Nice.
and she really loved holding your hand.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah.
You've got a good grip.
Yeah.
So in the relationship where there's cozy couples like you two, being able to have other people come and be your Linda's hands
Yeah.
and be able to massage your shoulders or
Yeah.
the way I rub your feet.
Yeah.
Does that seem like a good idea?
Yes, it does.
So I thought today we could show some of our techniques for how I would massage your shoulders to show you how to massage my shoulders.
Yeah.
Can we start with that?
Sure.
Okay, it's a deal.
Sure.
And when you have your massages, do you have favorites like feet, hands, shoulders?
Shoulders mostly.
Shoulders mostly? Okay,
Neck.
great. So I'd say let's start with that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. We'll show everybody what to do.
Okay.
Okay, it's a deal.
Okay.
Fred, I'm going to wheel you around so that I can show folks how to do your shoulders. And I'll just put on your brakes too. So whenever you've got any of the wheelers, thank you, you want to fix the wheels. Okay, so I'm just going to warm up my hands on Fred's shoulders. So this would be the kind of thing that you would do. And you can just put your arms in your lap and off the edges there. That's not as comfortable, is it, as put it back up there. I think you were right the first time. Yeah, that's more relaxed for your shoulders. But you want to warm up your hands, everybody, to make sure that they're ready to do the massaging. And you can also get their pressure gauge. So is this the right kind of pressure, Fred?
Yeah, it's close to it.
Should I be firmer or lighter?
No. Just about right.
Just about right? Okay, let me know how to make it perfect at any time. So I can do this kind of thing and then come up to the top here, step back a bit, and then give a big squeeze and lift up. And Fred, take a good deep breath. And I'm going to hold on. The nice breathing. Thank you. And then breathe all the way out. And as Fred breathes out, I let go of my grip. Okay, scoop up again and breathe in deep, Fred. Deep, 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 deep. Yeah, big, big. And then all the way out. And that gives a chance for these shoulders to get a good squeeze. And one more. And breathe. Yep. Thank you. Very nice. And we're going to start right up here in the temples. We're going to be able to get all those smiling muscles. Fred's got great smiling muscles. Good laughing muscles. And that means right up here. You want to work right around there. And I let my arms rest on his shoulders. How's that pressure?
Good.
Okay, I'm going down into these facial muscles. I'm going up into the temples, and then I'm going to slow it down like this. And often people in chairs get upper head, neck, shoulder tension just from wheeling, just from also the constant sitting. And then I'm going to take these lovely ears and give them a little bit of a work over. How's that?
It's good.
And lift them out this way and do circles. Lift them down and do circles. And then just massage the edges all the way around here. And then you can go back to the temples right in the front. And I work my way around, even though I can't see where Fred's face is, I can feel, I can come right up his nose and along the eyebrows. So we're going up the nose and along the eyebrows. And then we're scooping upward. So the contours of the face are getting a nice lift. And that is really relaxing. Or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Great. Yippee. So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Great. And then we're going to come around back to where people store a lot of their tension coming from the neck. And this time, I'm using my thumbs. So be right on the tip of your thumbs And I'm just going to wheel around. Fred is movable, so I'm just going to get a better angle so that you can see. So there you go. You get to look out the window more, Fred. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
You can watch the view, and I can. You've got the best room, eh? Just looks fantastic out there. So we're taking our thumbs and working all the way down into the shoulders here. And I really press forward. And some people wear seat belts when they're in the chair, which keeps them from flipping forward if you're pressing on them. And the other way you can do it so that Fred doesn't have to resist is have a hand here and then this kind of thing. And I'm going to ask Fred for feedback. I call it using the F word. Feedback, feedback, feedback. So as we're doing this on both sides, right and left, how does it feel for pressure?
Just about right.
Just about right. How can I get it so?
A little bit more.
A little bit more? Okay. So if it's a little bit more that your wheeler needs, just go slower. And the slower you go, the more penetrating it will be. And you can never go too slow. And I've got a grip here so that Fred doesn't have to work at resisting my pressure, pushing him forward. And when I do this side, Fred, is it any different than when I do the right side?
Yeah, it is.
Which is the one that needs more attention?
This side.
The right side?
Yeah.
And that's good to ask. Be sure and get as much feedback as you can from your partner on the receiving end. And then you can go and give the thumbs a break. You can make a little fist and go for drilling and work up and down. And these muscles between the spine and the scapula are called rhomboids. And you can really get in there. That's underneath this big muscle here called the trapezius, which gives your shoulder its shape. So we're going down a layer into the rhomboids here and give them a workout. And then the one that is underneath all of that is called erector spinae. So guess what it does? Keeps the spine erect. So we can do a long stroke and really iron out Fred's shirt here and up the other side. And then just in case he's getting too relaxed and sleepy, because it's going to be his turn to work on me, we're going to wake him up with some percussive movements. So this loose fingertip hacking is really, really good for a traditional kind of massage. You keep the hands really close together and then flick those fingers. The only place you don't want to do this is right on the spine itself. And then, especially when wheelers are wheeling, these are hard-working shoulders. And then tighten it down with stiff fingertip hacking. And then this one next is really good for thoracic. So it's a cup shape, and we're going to make a lot of noise back here. And this is really good for helping people with coughing. And when Fred has his meal, he gets sometimes like a gagging coughing when he's drinking his fluids after that. This is the kind of thing that helps the thorax loosen up and breathe better. And then the last two sound terrible, but they feel wonderful. This one is called beating, and you flatten out the hand, and again work along the trapezius, into the rhomboids, down the erector spinae, and the last one is called pounding. And then we're going to ask Fred what his favorite is of all of these. So the first one was the flicking ones, and then there was the cupping, then there was the beating. Cupping. We're going back to cupping. We got a favorite right away. And you really want to get that hollow sound, so don't go flat. That doesn't give you any sound. You want the hollow sound like that. There we go. And now I'm going to turn you around, Fred, and get your brakes off so that we can show the finale strokes. Yeah. We're going to go face to face here with the camera. And you can sit right back. And with this one, we go really, really lightly. I call it the pussycat stroke. It's actually called formally light reflex stroking. So we're going all the way down. And these are the strokes that we did first when Linda was here and teaching Fred to massage her and her to massage him. just going to reproduce that. So now we're going to give you the quiz, and you can try and do everything I just did on my shoulders. There you go. How was that?
Okay.
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 Okay. My turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll trade places here. So now it's my turn to get everything I taught to you coming my way. I think coming my way, I'll get my hair out of your way. See if I can get it. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just start by warming up your hands on my shoulders and my arms. And you have got warm hands, Fred. That is great. Whoa, thank you. And then you take a big squeeze on the top there, and I'll take a deep breath in. Yeah, and then just hold on as though you're kind of lifting me up like a mother cat lifts a kitten. That is good. Boy, are you strong. Thank you, thank you. That is really, really good. And then you can start up here in my temples and just take any of that kind of smiling tension out. Oh, you're good with the tips of your fingers. Thank you. And that's where you want to be able to practice on any of your family, your friends, any of our Linda substitutes. Nice. And then you can go down to the zygomatic arch down at the jaw there. Oh yeah, right there. That's perfect. And even though your hands are different, they still have that gift of touch. That's neat. And then the way I scooped up on the bottom of your, right down here, and then I went up. So I started at the chin, and it's, you can't see it, but you can kind of feel, and then you go up, and then you go down again and go up. Yep. And it's that uplifting stroke. Oh, you got it. That's lovely. That's really good. Yay. And then you can feel for my forehead. And if you just get a finger on my nose there, it's right in this, yeah. And then just go up the nose and out the eyebrows. You're a quick learner. Let me get it so I've got my hair out of your way. Okay, there you go. And then try that one more again at the front, Fred, because it's hard when people are putting their hands where they can't see, and so you have to really reach forward, and then just have the person lean back against you. And then once you get your tips touching, then just press out towards my temples, upward that way, and then back again, and outward. That's great. And then back again. Yep. And then I'll let you do that. Oh yeah, that's great pressure. Thank you. That's great. You can keep that up for 20 minutes or so. Yay. Okay, so now I let my hair down. You can go in there with your fingertips, and often you can get rid of people's headaches simply by doing their scalp. And when you've got one hand that's more active than the other, it doesn't matter if they're doing things differently. The whole scalp is very sensitive. So, yep, that's exactly it. And a lot of people with long hair like me, they get ponytail-itis, where it feels good to let it down and get rubbed the right way. Yeah, it's great in the back there. Thank you. Oh, good. And then I'm going to turn to the side, and then with this hand, you can work on my shoulders. It's kind of like how I was doing with you when I went to your side. So I'm just going to tuck in between your knees here. So we've got one knee there. And yeah, And if you work along that shoulder, thank you, thank you. That is great. And then you can get right in between my shoulder blade and my spine back there. So, oh yeah. That's great. Oh, what a lot of strength. Yeah, and that other hand goes along for the ride really good. That's a nice balance. And can you see there, Bruce, what we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then you can go a little further down, Fred. And you can go right down in between my shoulder blades. Yeah, that's exactly it. And get those rhomboids. Oh yeah, that's great. Yay. I like it when you do that. One where you're going back and forth. And when I did that on you, I used my fist too. And then got in with my knuckles. Yep. Yep, that's wonderful. Yeah, and then you can really get going. And then the tapotement, that percussive stuff, that feels really good. And you can pick any of those, whether it's the loose finger one or the fist one, any of that kind of thing in those shoulders is really good. Oh, thank you. Well, you could just roll home with me anytime. This would be great to have every night. So folks, this kind of reaching out with your chair, you can see with Fred, you can have people lean up against your knees. You can have people on a small seat. Oh my gosh, you really got it right there. And then I'll move to the other side and see, I'll just come over this way. And then you can get at that other shoulder. Oh, that's great. I'm not tiring you out?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's really good. Yay. And that tapotement, that percussive stuff, that feels really good too. Any of this kind of thing with your, yep. Yep. Yeah, and you can do that one-handed percussion. And it'll probably get your cardiovascular going again. Oh boy. Okay, and then the finale is that light reflex stroking. It's kind of the pussycat stuff. We'll get here. Oh, well, my shoulders feel better. And then the last one that I was doing with you. Oh, yes. I never did that. I'm going to learn to do that one. I got you breathing more deeply. So can I try that on you now?
Yeah.
My big finale?
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of like pre-event sports massage, Fred. So now I got, was it like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't go as fast as you. Maybe if I just do one. Oh, yes. Here we go. Have I got the technique?
Mm-hmm.
The Fred Flemming finale?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got my head, so I'll finish with yours. This is always a nice finish for the head and scalp, so that you can take care of any little headaches. But it also is very, very nice for helping somebody sleep better. So you want to slow it right down. There we go. So please join Fred and I, rewind us, and be able to massage along, whether you're in the chair, reaching out to your friends and caregivers, or whether you're on the receiving end and you want to give your wheeler a good rub. Hope that you can use what we've taught you today and learn to rub each other the right way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Christine Sutherland. Welcome to Wheelers of the North, and thank you, Bailey, for being our volunteer, and thank you, Fred, for being able to show. So Fred, you go right ahead and show how you would do the shoulder. Yep. So we've got Fred using his thumbs here. If we can bring the camera around and show you the back here, then you'll get an idea of what we're up to. So we've got thumbs working on the rhomboids. I'd walk that camera right around. So we've got my angle of seeing it, yep, from anything that would be coming more, so that, yep. So Fred, you got to ask her about pressure. So we use the F word, feedback, 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 okay. Bailey. Okay, so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good pressure.
And can we be firmer, do you think?
Oh, you could be a little firmer.
Okay, a little firmer. And that just means, Fred, slow it down a bit. If you go slower, then you get firmer. So I'm going to get you to put your thumbs on mine. Here we go. We're going to go for a ride. So like that kind of thing. And then you can be more on the tip of your thumb. And yeah. Do you feel the difference, Bailey?
Yeah, definitely feel the difference.
Nice. Good work.
Yeah.
Yay. So yeah, and Fred tends to be like Mr. Fast.
Yeah,
So we're trying to slow him down. That's good. That's great. And then let's see if we can play the piano on the top here. So Fred, I'm going to give you a little sample like this. So we're going with our fingertips, and one hand has faster movement than the other. But this, if you play them at the same time, your brain will talk one side to the other about, yep, let's keep up with each other. Yep. And again, you can be tips, even more on the fingertips. Yep. That's great. Good. And then what about a big squeeze? So just the one where you hold on and don't let go. So let me get you one. I'm going to get my hands just under yours. Okay, so you squeeze on me and I'll squeeze on Bailey. Yep. Hold it up. Oh, you've got a good grip, Fred. And oh, that's a really good grip on my hand. That's a great grip. Okay, I'll let you do that now. Okay, so try and get this so that we don't impale it. Yep, keep these fingers flat first. Go flat first. Okay, then squeeze her up. Just like a mother cat's. Whoa, isn't he strong?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gee. I want that after Bailey gets that, Fred. He's even gripping his teeth as we speak. Nice work. Okay, and then let go. Okay, now this time take a deep breath in and squeeze her. So breathe deep and squeeze. Hold on. Don't let go. And then breathe out and let go. Let go. Thank you. Okay, so you do that one like this. We're going to do a fingertip. It's called tapotement. So you do percussion on that side. I'll do percussion on this side. So you just have to go right over. This is actually really good therapy for Fred too. It's getting those hands, so we're going to flick them. Yep. And this kind of thing feels good, okay? Yep, here you go. I'm going to race you, Fred. See if you can whack on that shoulder. I'll whack on this shoulder.
I can't whack very good.
You're whacking, okay? And then one-handed whacking. Try that. Yeah. That right hand knows what it... Yes, very good. Oh, yep. And I'll get the left. You get the right. Here we go. Thank you. And do you have any of your own strokes that you'd like to teach us?
No.
Okay, then I think that one at the beginning was good. And when you massaged Linda's shoulders, was it this kind of thing that you did? How often would you massage her?
Oh, once a week probably.
Once a week is good. Do you massage once a week at your house?
No.
Fred's way ahead of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of all of our strokes, what would you like us to do as a finale?
This, but a little bit stronger.
Okay, so you can give her a squeeze. So what you do to get pressure, slow it down, and then be firmer. Yeah.
There you go. That feels good.
That's great. Good work, Fred. I'm going to see if I can do that on Fred as he's doing that on you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to do this, Fred. I'm going to do the thumb stuff. See if you... Oh, I'm going to do what you're doing. Okay, and is it still firm enough?
Yep. So good.
Great. How's the strength in your arms?
Good.
It looks good. And what's your favorite, Fred? The same thing?
Same thing.
Okay, I'll try and do it as good as you're doing. Okay, oh, we're varying it now. One hand and on the other. Right, left, right, left.
Yeah.
Okay, and then both together. And what do you think for Bailey's shoulders you'd recommend? Should she do this at home? Have someone rub her shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably tight.
And how often do you think would be good?
Once a week.
I think once a day. What do you think? 10
Once
minutes
a day.
every day?
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Okay, and then any old squeeze down the arms. So you can go like this all the way down her arms. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I better do it Fred's way. Okay, we got the biceps. We got the deltoid. How are we doing, Bailey?
Good. Feels good. Great.
Great. Okay, here we go. Last squeeze. Let's go for that big one. Scoop up, 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 up. Yeah, good. Nice work. So, folks, this is what we're doing at what time, Bailey? It's only just after 9, right?
Yeah.
This is before Fred's shower, and we've kidnapped Bailey, and we're trying to say thank you, hands-on, for all the work she does. So thanks, Fred, for being able to
Thank
give
you.
that gift.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank
I
you,
needed this
Bailey.
today.
Yay.
Yay.
Give me 5. I'll take 5 from you, too. Yippee. And then what do? Massage rocks? We can do that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Massage rocks. Ready? Camera's
Ready.
up there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Bailey, you can join us. 1, 2, 3. Massage rocks. Fred, if we're talking about the massages that you and Linda did, how would you describe those?
Oh, there's something we just done.
Mm-hmm.
Come natural
Mm-hmm.
to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did. Kind of naturally. Not out of a book.
Not out of a book.
No. Not until you come along. Show us how
To do a few more things.
to do things. Yeah.
And you always had a hands-on, tactile,
Mm-hmm.
cozy relationship.
Yeah.
Lots of touch.
Lots of touch.
Who was the one that did the most?
Me, I guess. When I think about it.
What kinds of things would you do that you like to do or she liked to receive?
Feet more than anything.
So that's why you're
Rubbing the bottom of her feet.
rubbing the bottom of her feet. I know
Yeah.
you've got a great technique.
Yeah.
She loved that.
Yeah. I like that too.
And what kinds of things would she do for you?
Well, the feet and then the shoulders were quite nice. Felt good for a while.
You must miss that touch, eh?
Yeah, I do. Oh well, I'll get over it.
Well, the other way
Time.
around too, we can make sure that we give you Linda's touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing can replace her gift.
No, no.
Nothing can replace her gift of being able to handle you the right way, but it would be great to, especially in this time. How many months ago was it that she passed away?
July.
July. So that's over 2 months now.
Yeah.
I think the more massaging, the more shoulders and feet we do. Is it okay if I teach more of your friends and family?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
And the way you massaged my shoulders and my feet, that would be great for them too.
Yeah. Bailey, rather.
Mm-hmm. I think Bailey benefited.
Yeah.
That's a nice thank you, eh?
Yeah.
And you've got such warm hands too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And what about your friend in the dining room that you have meals with? Do you think she would like to get her shoulders or her hands?
She might, yeah.
So maybe we could also practice on one of your fellow residents here at Peace Villa.
Yeah.
We could try that.
We could try and see what
Okay.
she might say no, but
That would be fun.
yeah.
So Linda's legacy of touch. That would be a nice way to be able to have her spirit dancing around.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the best, Fred.
Healing with our hands all across our land, because we are wheelers of the